Yo!
I'm in a
Now, our old, look at all these multi-generational Higgins. Look at them all there. My grandnephews and nieces. I'm just the assistant.
How are you doing?
Congratulations, well done on a good campaign.
Keep going now. Keep going.
I'm just trying to get a special one.
Okay, this is good. Come here, Kathleen, a minute. Should we just go in here?
Take your pick there. Michael, what have we got here?
Next generation.
Well, these are two generations on. This is my sister Kathleen and obviously my wife Sabina. But my wife Sabina and I have been traveling together. These are all my grandnephews. These are my grandniece. Don't forget that. So these are all a whole other generation of County Clare Higginses. Yes, okay. Thank you all very, very much for all your work. And we'll be keeping going until polls close tomorrow night. Neighbours and friends. And it's been a great positive campaign. And it'll be wonderful. It'll be a great 7 years. This is very emotional for me as well, being in Ennis, and in a way because it's where my brother and my sister lives in Shannon, my brother in Ballycar, and their children in turn, so I have grandnephews and grandniece here, and they're all out to see me. But as well as that, the wonderful people around, all the people. Well, I think it's very important.
I think it's fantastic. I canvassed with Michael D and Galway in the 60s, right through Galway, we'll say, when we failed to be elected. And I think this achievement would be the height of all achievements. I'd be thrilled to think that we started this way back in Galway.
I think he's a very intelligent, well-spoken man, and I think he would represent the country very, very well on international missions, which I think is very important.
Well, I joined the Labour Party, I think it was back in 1989, and Michael D would have been the inspiration, the reason that I would have joined the Labour Party, and I also, of course, Mary Robinson at the time. But I think Michael D is a very dignified man, he's an intellectual. And he's the type of person that we should have to represent us abroad. You know, he has the broad spectrum, and he's well respected in every area. And he has proved, you know, that when he was in a position to create employment and create work and whatever, he developed the industries that he was responsible for to a degree that nobody else would ever have, I think, even envisaged, never mind having achieved. You know, so I think he's a good man, very good. Yeah. And I'm sure that he'll make it. So I'd say Bonari and Todd.
Michael D, how are you? You have my number one. You're an honest gentleman.
How are you, Liam? How's it going? Good to see you.
Gotta meet him up.
So, we'll be voting for you.
Gotta meet him up.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
The Hogan Connection, yeah, my father.
That's fine. Bridget.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry, Michael.
Best of luck.
Hello. You're busy.
Busy. Hi.
How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you.
Voting on it. Hope you succeed.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
You did. Would you give him my regards? How is it? Give him.
Thank you very much.
Hello. How are you? What's your name?
Nisha.
Best of luck on Thursday. We'll have the candles in it. Yeah. Take care. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Oh, it's very moving, particularly to meet my sister and my brother and my nephews, my nieces, my grandnieces. And also Ennis has a particular significance for me because I cycled from Ballycar to Ennis here to school and St. Flannan's and home again. And I've been very familiar with it. I would know lots of families in Ennis as well. Clare is very important because it's where my father's family are from generations. And they've always been. In fact, when I look back at the census, there were 4 or 5 families of Higginses and Ballycar. So we've had a long connection with it.
Are you pleased with the welcome you've received?
It's just overwhelming. They're just wonderful. People are very generous. People are also, I think, very determined. I have a sense that people have their minds made up as to how they're going to vote, and it's very supportive.
And generally on the campaign over the last 2 days, how's it been for you? What kind of receptions are you getting?
It has. I think that the polls made people determined, and since last Friday in particular, there's been a huge surge. But I keep telling people we will keep going until the polls close tomorrow evening, and we'll just keep knocking on doors and keep ensuring that the vote comes out, urging other people to vote. And we'll all keep trying to contact people, and we'll have a great celebratory event. Okay.
And I said, I'm going to fix it. I want a number for the Galway clinic.
Oh, yeah. And I gave it to you.
I said, you did. I said, a Clare woman. I said, lost for information.
No.
God bless you. Have a good time.
Now, all right.